welcome to GameBros. This is Kuko.
This is Hitman.
And this is DJ Fuego.
Coming to you live from our GameBros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And it feels good to have the whole staff in the studio again. Welcome back to our boy, Hitman. So how was your trip, my friend?
It was good. A much needed trip.
Yeah, did you get what you were looking for?
Yep. I sure did.
And that's what I'm talking
Little
about.
R&R.
That's what I'm talking about. So like always, we start off with some tech news.
Pardon me?
So we like always, we start off with a little tech news. Something that actually caught my eye. We always talk about drones and stuff. We talked about the Lily. We talked about a bunch of different ones. But this one's a little different. This one's actually pretty cool. It does the same thing as the Lily. It does the whole tracking thing. I think that has to do with the Intel's thing, right, DJ?
Yeah, there have some GPS models that's not really with Intel, but they do the same thing. Practically, you give them a GPS transponder, they'll follow it, and they use GPS around the world to track its movement and stuff like that, so it calculates all that.
So this is a cool little drone. This is more for like action sports and stuff. It's called the Snap drone, and you'll see why they gave it that name. It's a very minimalistic frame of a drone, and it's got these propellers, and it has fan guards on the propellers, just in case you might bump into it or something happens, you won't get hurt by it. So it's just like all the other drones. It has there's a bunch of stuff that are different actually. It's got a 4K camera on it.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing here, he's describing like this drone does what a big industrial drone does and the little drones do. So it has a 4K camera on a gimbal, and it's already built in. And if you see, you can push it, and it stabilizes itself, and it makes it easier. You see how he just snapped off the camera part, folds up the fan blades, and puts it away. That way it fits in a nice little book bag. You can go wherever you want. It's good for sports. It's good for adventuring, all the different type of things, and even just to film and for take pictures of normal things. So I thought this drone was pretty awesome. What do you think, Hitman?
It's really nice, man. It's lightweight from what it looks like. I wonder if it's durable, meaning the quality of it, but it's pretty badass, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so remember we talked about the Lily, how it chased you around. So this does it too. So this is right there. He bumps into it because he's getting close to it, but nothing happens to it. So that's a good thing. It's got a longer battery life than the Lily, and I like the whole 4K thing. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about 4K in the future. DJ, can you let people know what 4K actually means? Because we have a lot of people that watch our show that might not know what 4K means.
To be honest, I don't either.
All right. So your typical display right now is a 1080p, right? You guys know what 1080p is?
Yeah, it's
1,000 pixels per inch on your TV.
All right.
So that's what we're doing. But 4K is 4 times that much. That's why it's 4,000. 1,000. Okay. So what you're doing is you're not stretching the image. You're adding basically four TVs together, adding one big giant TV. You get what I'm saying? Like you have 4,000 pixels per square inch. That's the 4K. So you're getting a lot of quality crammed into one space, basically.
So you don't get that the pixelization that you do in pictures and stuff. So there's in one little inch, there's more little dots in it.
Exactly.
Right.
So then you get to see the difference in between the little specks.
So they added more pixels, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Tinier pixels in the same size screen.
Quadrupled the image.
So 4 times the amount. So the 4K camera records in that image quality. Yeah. So therefore your videos, pictures are going to be a lot better. And that makes everything. But as far as the drone itself, I like the way it is very small and compact.
I like the design is great.
Yeah, and I love that it has a gimbal already. It stabilizes the image, like you see right there.
Quadcopter.
It's awesome, and you got 20 minutes of flight time, which is a lot. You just get, 3-4 more batteries. They're not expensive. You load them up, and you could just fly for a whole hour. Basically, that's what you play. If you're going to play sports, it's basically an hour, so it's very easy for you to do that.
So you have a drone.
Yeah.
How much is a gimbal for your drone?
Oh, man, super expensive. Like a drone like that, like a gimbal like that, it's about like $250, $300.
Okay.
Cheap. If you're going for more expensive, you're about to hit $500 to $800.
It's a lot of change.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's really good to have it built into the drone itself.
Yeah, definitely, because it's already manufactured. It's totally different. You're all in one company basically. So it's much better for warranty and any other purposes to fix it.
So, Hitman, what would you use to record if you had this drone? What would you use it for?
Definitely flag football.
Oh, okay.
Outdoor shooting, because that's a big hobby of mine. So yeah, planning on doing something soon. So that would definitely be something I like.
That would be
a drone.
awesome.
That would be
some,
pretty sick.
Yeah, definitely. If you're doing some tactical training, like on a field or something, you just in and out transitioning from pistol to rifle, to pistol. So yeah, this would be pretty awesome to have that stuff recorded on this drone.
See, like we like airsoft, and you do all this close quarter combat with airsoft and stuff.
Right.
See, that's the good thing about having the fan guards on it. If you could put it to follow you around, and if it bumps into the walls or anything, it won't just go out of control and just fall onto the floor like the other ones.
It stabilizes itself.
It'll stabilize itself and follow you around.
Yeah,
I think
gimbal
that's freaking
stabilizing.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I did notice that the guy could control it with his phone. Does that mean it follows you based on your phone? Because there's an app maybe, like Bluetooth?
Yes, but that's the cool thing about this drone. I'm glad you mentioned that because I almost forgot. You could control it with your phone. You could control it with a PS4 controller, any Bluetooth controller. You could control it with a gaming controller.
PlayStation would be cool.
And then you could also just put it for it to just GPS mode. And it uses the GPS, and you just plot the coordinates and stuff. So it has a bunch of different ways to control it. So I think that's awesome, and I think and me and my brother we're getting into drone flying and like racing drones, and we always talk about that. Like, man, wouldn't it be awesome to just fly it with a regular PS4 controller because we're used to it because of Call of Duty. I'm not Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't have helicopters. Battlefield. Stuff like that. Bad Company. You use the sticks to fly the helicopters, and it makes it easier for us to do that.
Yeah, because the other controllers are super bulky. They're huge on your hands. I would love to prefer a PlayStation 4 controller for it.
I wonder how that would work. That would be pretty cool, especially get the controller with the joystick.
You would have to map it and kind of do it a little bit different because the sticks are
the throttle and stuff.
Are already in the middle, so it's kind of hard to throw the throttle in there.
Yeah.
But that's cool. It gives you the options to be able to do several different options as far as controlling. So something big happened this week. People were waiting in lines for something other than an iPhone, and I thought it was freaking crazy that people actually do this. Have you ever heard of this, Hitman? That people actually waited in line to purchase a car?
A car?
A car. Yes, a car.
No, I mean, how do people wait in line for a car?
Exactly. Like normally you just walk into the dealership and the sharks come after you and say, "Hey, I want to sell you a car."
Yeah.
And no, but these people waited in line, had their pre-orders ready, and they were ready to pre-order this car.
A real car, not a toy car.
How many people you guys think were in line for this?
5.
No.
I know there's a couple of thousands.
I meant 5,000.
Nice save there.
235,000.
What?
Yes, pre-ordered.
I had a 5 in there. See,
235,000 pre-orders for this car.
Okay, so
wait a minute. But
what
how do you have that
is
many pre-orders for one car? Are they going to split it up 235,000 ways?
No.
They're going to each take a car part?
No, I'm talking about they're going to make...
They're gonna make
yeah.
So they have dibs on the first 200,000.
Man, and I'm a car enthusiast, and I don't know about this. What kind of car? What is this machine?
Prodigy, what kind of car is this? Show it to him.
It's a Legos.
A Tesla.
Oh, wow.
The Tesla 3.
So what makes this car so special? Why did people wait in line, DJ?
Well, the biggest thing on this car is the price point. They lowered it down and to compete against BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and all the other cars that are around that range. So this car is going to cost, out of the box, with a lot of goodies.
Comes in a box?
$35,000.
If you want, they'll put it in a box.
$35,000, all electric car.
So when you say $35,000, like in car terms, you say that's pretty expensive. But for a Tesla, that is super cheap.
It's affordable.
Well,
it's affordable.
if you look at the C-Class or the BMW 3 Series, they're about $35,000, almost $40,000.
Yeah, and that's not even the M Series where you go up.
So, but the Tesla models before this were all around starting at $70K though.
I think so. If not mistaken, 60,000.
Not that they're not that expensive. Everybody thinks that they're expensive, but they're not. The thing is that they have a big price range. They could start at, like the Tesla S starts at I think 45.
It's a pretty unbelievable looking car,
then
though.
Could go all the way to $100,000. Then they have the Tesla X, which is their SUV package. I think that one starts at 65.
See, but what I love most about this hit, man, is that the Tesla is all decked out like a luxury
Yes.
car should be. Like you ever, like I remember in 2010, everybody was going crazy about the IS,
Yeah.
and I looked at him like, inside it looks like a Corolla basically.
Colt
But
roller
this, the inside is all decked out with tech, right?
Yeah, it's got a
DJ?
giant iPad
well,
in the middle
this
of it.
one is
Yeah.
a little different.
0 to
Has no
60.
dash. They minimized the dash. They wanted to push the driver a little bit forward to give it more space, because it is it's
Their economy car.
exactly, and it's more. They wanted more space on this car, so what they did is they eliminated the whole dash. We made it a little smaller. Let's put that big giant iPad.
Well, that answered
or-
the question
or
for me. The
that
range on the
big
car.
giant tablet in the middle, which will let you do everything.
Can you order food from there?
Yeah, I pretty much.
Yeah,
I think
just
you can.
put Domino's and put the emoji, and Domino's will come to you.
That's right.
Domino's is actually working on a robot that does deliveries.
Yeah.
Wow. They already got that microwave in the car.
Yeah, you
Not
saw
really a
that?
microwave, but yeah, it's like an oven almost.
Yeah, they got those
And
cars rolling
they added
around.
an easy bake oven to the Domino's car.
That's crazy.
So the cool thing, the features that it comes with is that giant iPad, and this car automatically already drives itself. You don't have to drive.
Whoa.
Fully automated.
An
car?
auto-
fully
autopilot?
automated autopilot. Yes, it
Is
comes
that
with
safe?
the car already. Yes, it's a very safe car, 5-star rating and above. It says.
But you could still like take it out of autopilot, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like, yeah. You have to kind of set it up.
Yeah, 'cause I like
You're in the
driving my
lane
car.
And it's like a typical, normal driving situation. It can't be no crazy, in the middle of nowhere kind of driver situation. It has to be in traffic, in a well-situated area where they know and it recognizes where's the traffic at. So it has all those features. The windshield glass goes all the way from front all the way to the back.
What?
So it gives you that persona of space. It's all clear. You can see.
Yeah,
the
Darren in the
whole
chat room mentioned
window.
that the
It's
roof is
awesome.
extremely strong.
Yes.
So
Super strong.
Darren knows his automobiles.
There's no motor in this car, so the front hood is
It's a
basically a trunk, and it has the trunk space. You can lower the seats down. You have more trunk space too. It's 4 doors, made for 5 people. Very comfortable inside.
And where's the battery at?
You can see the battery's underneath the car.
Okay.
It gives you 215 miles per charge.
Yeah, it's not a
Which
whole
is
lot.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
lot.
it's a lot for inner city, but you can't go on a
Inner city,
trip
but yeah,
with
you
it.
can't go on a trip, but that's what I was thinking. You can't.
You can't go anywhere more than an hour away without having
You
to
can't
charge.
bring your charger with you?
Yeah, you can. It has a charger, mobile charger. You just plug it in the wall. It will take you about 8 hours to get a fully charged vehicle on
That's
just
a long time.
115 volt though. They have superchargers. Will do it in an hour and a half.
I wonder where do you?
They have.
They put it in your house once you buy the car, right?
Right.
You can put it in your house when you. Yeah, so you can always charge it in your house, and they have other spots, locations around the U.S.
It's because most people
Yeah,
at the same time when they do road trips, I want to say maybe more than 50% of the people rent a car when they do a road trip because they don't want
I
to put
would.
miles on their cars and stuff.
Yeah,
It,
but this is a commute car. This is not
it's
to
cool.
get out of
Next
here.
week
I
we're
think
gonna
it's
talk
really
about
it
good.
looks
the
very
ultimate
bland.
commute
It
car.
looks
Yeah.
very bland. Like
I don't know. To me, it kind of looks like a Porsche in the front.
Yeah, it has a very Porsche looking style in the front and the rear.
And the
I
rear
haven't
kind of
seen
looks like
too
a
much,
Mazda
but
3 to it. 'cause-
maybe BMW-ish looking.
Yeah.
But
But
mean,
for the price, I think it's
yeah,
worth it because
exactly.
you're gonna spend, and I made the calculations, $1 per gallon, I guess, if you want to reference it.
Yeah.
So you're saving half the money on gasoline. on
if I
this
could
car.
take this, if I can get this car, buy this car. Sorry, if I could buy this car and use it for work, that'd be great for me.
Wait till next
So
week.
Just think
Yeah.
about the savings. If
Why
you
we're gonna get
spend-
one? Or
No, next week we're gonna talk about
Oh,
a
yeah.
super commute
Super
car.
commute car.
Yeah.
So, but think about it. If you save half on the gasoline, if you spend $5,000 a year, you get $2,500 in just savings.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you're paying for the car
Instantly.
itself. So in 10 years, you could have $25,000.
Yeah, I don't save any money.
So
on
David
gas.
in the chat room says the main reason people don't change their cars to electric cars is because of the price, and this is a pretty good price for.
Very good price. I mean, it's $35,000. You can reserve this for $500. That's all you
Okay.
need to reserve this car.
They don't want us to. That's why they want us to keep buying gas.
Definitely.
And
I
this
mean,
is
that's
a
what
different.
he talks about.
This
you
is
know.
this is a total different conversation.
But it does come out on 2017, so it's
Yeah.
still a
Yeah,
year
it's
away.
still
So
long
They
time
they
ago.
do not want the world running on electric cars.
Yeah.
Believe me, we could have been already a long time ago.
so that was a Tesla Model 3. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm super excited for this car. And if you
I'm
guys
excited for the car we're gonna talk about next week.
if you guys have seen the Model X, that car is awesome. I'm in love with that.
Do you guys
car
know
too.
where this car is made?
Here in California.
It's made in America, isn't
Yeah,
it? So American-made car.
Yeah.
Which I like, you know. It's
So is
built
that
stuff for
American
back at
muscle?
home.
America.
I wouldn't call it muscle, but it is pretty. It's
Hey,
pretty fast for being
No,
0 to
it's-
60.
It'll beat all those muscle cars. The Tesla S.
Well, it won't be any muscle
it
car.
will beat
The Tesla
I'll
S?
bet you.
What-
It'll beat any car. You
Are we
got
pinky
against.
swearing here?
Let's bet.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
I mean,
put
we can
money
look.
on it.
Cheeseburger. I smell cheeseburgers
Cheeseburger.
coming.
Oh, I would bet a cheeseburger.
All right.
All right. So this
2.6
weekend, I don't know if you guys
0 to
noticed
60.
my shirt. We actually went to go see Batman versus Superman.
I did not get to see it. Damn it. We
So-
can talk about it. If we're gonna spoil it, it's okay. Everybody's been talking about it anyway.
Well, I don't really want to spoil things from the movie. There's just a couple points I want to talk about of the movie. To me, I thought the movie was actually somewhat entertaining.
Somewhat entertaining.
Yeah, because the first hour and a half was just talk.
It was entertaining
Wait a
in
minute.
a way of the action.
2.5 hours and first hour was talking.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I actually looked at my watch.
It
I'm
was
like, damn, we're an
10
hour and a
minutes
half
worth of
in.
fighting.
A lot of drama, basically.
Yeah.
Baby mama drama.
Yeah, drama for your mama.
So the first hour and a half was a lot of setup, but when it actually got into the actual nitty gritty of the action, I
Yeah.
thought they did a really good job.
Yeah, the fighting,
nitty-gritty?
everything. Yeah, it was definitely. Great.
How was Batman's suit?
Batman's suit was all right. I thought it was pretty
He was
decent.
blocking everything.
And his armored suit was pretty dope too.
The Dolphins can use him to block.
But one of my biggest peeves of the movie was I don't know
Ben
if I want to
Affleck.
call him Lex Luthor,
Oh,
Lex
yeah.
Luthor Jr.,
I heard that.
the
That's
Joker. But we have like a little controversy going back and forth with Prodigy, because I'm saying that this can be Lex Luthor, and Prodigy's over here telling me that it's his son, because in the movie he always mentions his father. My dad this, my dad that, and he talks like this. He talks with this. I don't know.
Weird
What did you
voice.
guys feel about that?
Only
That
for-
was like the biggest piece of crap of the movie was Lex Luthor. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
He- Yo,
So
a
we haven't
psycho-
confirmed he is Lex Luthor then, from what I've heard in the.
No,
in
he,
Anybody in the chats can confirm that.
well, in the movie, Batman gets an invitation, and the invitation says Alexander Luthor, which is Lex Luthor's name, Alexander Luthor. It didn't say Junior, didn't say, but he.
You sure?
Not-
I'm just asking. Are you sure? that you saw?
I saw the name. I
I
didn't.
mean,
see a
it
Junior.
doesn't make sense for him not to be. To me, it looks more like his son, because Lex Luthor does not act in any form or way like he acted in this movie. Like, to me, it was just Joker wannabe, and he's overacting, big time.
Yeah, like to me,
It's like he
Lex Luthor is like this criminal mastermind, this like cerebral, person that thinks of like to me it looked like a little kid. Like he couldn't even give a speech. Like
Yeah.
in the party, he's there doing a speech, and he just like
Spazzed out.
out, and he couldn't even talk. I'm like, this is Lex Luthor? Like, what the hell? And then when he starts throwing these pictures at, he's like, kneel to me, God, and here you go. And he's like flicking pictures at him. I'm like, damn, it looks like the Joker flicking cards at the guy.
Yeah, definitely.
He didn't look intimidating,
At all.
or the character, if he is in fact.
Well,
Lex
Kakashi,
Luthor.
my homie, says, no, he is Lex Luthor.
Oh my gosh! So if
What
it
if
is-
it's the
Unless
Riddler?
this is an
He
alternate,
is Hitler.
Unless
What if he's
this
not
is
any
an
of those
alternate
characters?
universe.
it has to be.
Oh my gosh, this ultimate universe crap. Like, so what do we base anything on then? Because
Some people are saying that they're setting up an injustice storyline where Superman
it
becomes
would
the
make
bad
sense.
dictator.
Oh, so
of the
this
world.
is
That's
this.
what some people are speculating,
I did see the red Superman, the red
and that's why he died.
the Superman with the anvil sign. Oh, good one, Prodigy. Good one. Kill
Oh
him.
my gosh! dog.
What?
Nobody heard that.
Nothing, Alex.
Oh, Kakashi
Close your
said.
ears.
Can you read that for us?
Yeah, Kakashi said, no, Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor. they just wanted to do a modern take on him. So if you were expecting the Kevin Spacey Lex Luthor, which is what I was expecting, or the Smallville Lex, you'll be disappointed. That's why his performance was 50-50.
I think it was more like
Kevin Spacey was a
20
really
to-
good Lex
20 to
Luthor.
80.
yes.
It was okay.
Yeah, and is this pre
better
Lex
than the
Luthor?
other
Because
Lex
this
Luthors,
guy had
I'll
a
give
full
him
head of
that.
hair.
I understand that they wanted to get like a millennial. That's what they were saying. We want a millennial Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna halfway through the movie lose his hair from the kryptonite and
Cancer.
get cancer or whatever and lose his hair. He ends up losing his hair because they shave him. But just the way he acted, like to me, he looked like a spoiled little brat, and not a criminal genius that he is.
They could have picked a better actor, in my opinion. I don't like that guy in particular.
Dog, he looks like the biggest wimp.
Yes.
And
I mean, the movies he's made, he's been known to be
and then
somewhat like that.
and then
yeah.
we always cross this problem on our show when we talk about movies and our interpretation of the way the movie is. Like this is a good comic book movie.
It's already
a good
been
superhero movie,
written.
but it is not a DC comic book movie, if you ask me.
No, definitely not. I mean, they changed a lot of things in
Way-
each
way
character
too
in
much.
different ways. What happened?
Way too much things.
Yeah, like
Way too
Batman,
many
they
things.
had like 4 or 5 things where like, whoa, that's not Batman. Then they had Superman things where like, whoa, that's not Superman. And then you have like Lex Luthor is like, whoa, that's not Lex Luthor. So it's like at the same time, like, what am I
So the
watching?
biggest problem, okay, is it a spoiler that Batman hates Superman because he tore down
His
Wayne Towers, right?
I mean, it's in the previews.
Okay, so that's not a spoiler. But and then at the same time, David wants to challenge us one-on-one. Okay, that's the whole. So,
Yes,
That's another
I accept.
challenge
Oh.
accepted.
Ch-
Hitman you have to go through Hitman first. But okay, going back to the thing. So he's all pissed off because Superman kills all these people, this and that,
Yes.
and then Batman goes around killing people left and right as well. And then but
And
we
he picks up guns and shoots.
and then we also notice that the Robin suit's there. So we assume that this is post Red Hood, post Todd. So
That's cool.
This
They
is
should
going to be the start of
explained
the
it a
Justice
little bit,
League,
you
is
know?
it not?
yeah, this is the start of the
It
Justice
sends
League.
hence the dawn of justice.
Yes.
Yes.
Dawn of the
But
Justice
but
League.
and then you have Flash, which looks like
Wait.
Orale.
Well, let's get to
into
the
that,
to the
'cause-
question I want to ask is what
Okay,
did you
we
That
guys
would
get
be
into it,
spoiler.
man.
That would be spoiler.
what
time.
did you guys think in the chat and everybody here? At
I know
the studio?
Kakashi has a bunch of stuff. I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah.
he just doesn't just call in. He's got our number. It's 300. I mean 305 600 1021.
Please hold. What did you guys think of Ben Affleck as the new
I think
Batman?
Ben Affleck did a pretty. I think he's the one that held the mantle
whole-
for the movie.
The movie, yes.
So
I did not like Alfred.
you didn't? Oh,
He was too young, right? That's what it was?
it was
not
a young
just-
Alfred.
That's the thing.
How do you
Is
have
like
a young
him and
Alfred?
Batman were almost the same age.
Yeah, right?
Who played Alfred?
And then every time Batman talked to Alfred,
Yeah,
Alfred
he
was doing stuff like he was
Yeah.
Simon.
Simon says.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
No, they're not the same age. He's old. He's older.
Yeah, but they don't
they
look
made-
that
they
much
look that
different
old.
though.
In the movie,
But
they look
remember,
the same
remember
age.
Robin. Remember that
And Alfred always had-
Alfred was a old man when he was a little kid.
Right. Yeah.
And then Ben Affleck right now is old.
right.
So
well, you call him Ben Affleck old? What?
Yeah, yeah.
In the movie, at least he's old.
Yeah, he. I don't know. I personally like Christian
Kakashi
Bale.
liked Alfred. My thing is that Alfred was like MacGyver, dog. Every time he spoke to Alfred, did you do that? Yeah, I'm over here fixing your airplane. It's like, oh, Alfred, what are you? And I'm fixing your Batmobile.
Give him the oil change and everything.
He's like, oh, Alfred, I gotta jump out of the Batwing. He's like, it's all right. I got this. I'll take controls. It's like, to me, Alfred was more like a mentor.
I think
He was more
I
of
think
the-
there's a reason for that. They wanted to bring him down a few years, and have somebody maybe modern looking. I guess you could say. No, I wouldn't.
I mean,
say
I don't
modern.
mind the actor. I mean, the actor
Jeremy
is
Irons
great.
is a
I love
really
the way
good
he
actor.
talks and stuff, but
Yeah.
they made him kind of too young. They should have painted him his hair a little
Yeah, make
bit.
him-
But it's
Why-
something new. It's something new. It's like the James Bond films where they took out Q and they made him.
they made
he
a
was
young
always,
Q.
Yeah, they made a young Q.
But Q is still there though, and they have an
No,
old one. Yeah, have you
no.
seen Spectre?
Yeah.
Of course I did. It was the young kid.
She was there though. They had a picture of her and everything. They talked about her.
No,
Of
no,
Q.
No,
no.
you're thinking of somebody else.
No,
Q
no.
is the guy who makes all the gadgets.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was
Spectre-
always an old guy.
Spectre, he goes and talks to him and saves his daughter.
Whatever.
Whatever. We're gonna. But no, yeah. It's basically what I mean is they bringing it down. They're trying to young it down for the audience.
Yeah,
in my opinion, I don't know if that's
but
true.
for you, isn't Alfred more of like a mentor, more like this one? He's more.
Besides being his
I mean,
butler,
I didn't mind if he
To
was
me-
into it. That was cool.
To me, the best person out of all was Wonder Woman.
Oh, wait,
Hands down, was like
yes.
pretty
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
As
a
far as
Wonder Woman.
as far as
Fine.
she's super sexy. But
She's
as
hot.
far as the way that they like Prodigy says, they used all her gadgets. Like she had her shield, her sword, her whip. I mean, her rope.
Yes.
The only thing that was missing was the invisible plane. But her strength, her courage, like she looked like Wonder Woman.
Yes.
And felt like Wonder Woman. To me, the whole thing with Batman, he was a more grittier Batman, I guess, and he was more aggressive.
Yeah. More hands-on combat, not too.
Which I get it because
ninja.
he got changed with the whole Jason Todd thing.
Yes.
So I get that.
But we get that. That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the movie where we get it, but if you're a person that doesn't know about comics, which I had a bunch of people in the theaters like, what the heck is going on in this movie? Because there was a lot of inside stuff that people that like us that know about comic books do know about, but other people just don't.
Yeah, the whole Doomsday Vision,
Yeah.
the whole Flash coming from the future back to the past that warned Batman. It's like Batman had a dream inside of a dream almost.
Inception.
He had like an Inception moment. Okay, so Aquaman looks cool.
Yes.
I ain't got a problem with it.
Aquaman looks straight.
I like his like speed bursting.
And I like the way Cyborg look. I have a problem with
Yes.
Flash.
Flash.
Flash to me is one of the most iconic DC characters. He's like the original 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they completely made him different. He's not. I guess he's not. What's his kid's name?
Who?
Eric Allen.
Yeah.
So this movie obviously is going to lead to the Justice League. So are we going to have
Yes.
But
the
at the
other
same
actors
time,
from the other movies like Green Lantern come in?
no, Green Lantern's a different one now.
Ah.
Yeah, he gave up his ring and he's dedicating his life to Deadpool. But at the same time, the other guys are like the ones that
Yeah.
they introduce
So
Aquaman.
they're
and
gonna
all
have
that
a new
stuff.
one,
But
yeah.
the director quit the other day. I saw him tweet out that that's it. He doesn't want to direct these movies anymore unless that
So
was an
somebody's
April
going to have to
Fool's
pick
joke.
up the scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
So, but as far as a movie, to me, I thought it was an a good entertainment like film.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
It was entertaining
What
once
the-
the fighting and all that started. At the first hour is very it's basically like watching the beginning of The Incredibles where they want to take Superman to court for being a superhero.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're too good. Who's modern? Who's gonna keep you in check and all this crap? And the whole thing is Lex Luthor's pissed off because he doesn't want a god amongst them, basically. So he wants to tear him down. Barry Allen, I'm sorry, Eric Allen.
Yes.
So yeah, Barry Allen, which is the one that I know, the police officer that goes through the sign. This is some kid with long black hair. And the other thing, I asked my brother. I don't know if anyone could tell me. I never knew Lois Lane had red hair. Like to me, she always had black hair.
I'm trying to picture it even from the cartoons. Yeah.
Yeah, it was always black hair.
It was. She did have dark hair.
And it was so weird. And
Maybe the guy
to
who
me, Lois Lane was like, She's like,
Yeah.
was she hot in this movie too?
not
Nah.
really.
No.
Nah.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I as far as my opinion, I say just
out
wait
of 10,
for
what
it.
do you think? 8 out of
I give it like a 7.
Wow, still pretty high.
It sold a lot. The first opening, it broke the record.
Of course, I mean, it's
But it also
Superman.
has the record for the biggest drop. Right, Prodigy?
81% of what they made the first Friday dropped
the second day.
it dropped 81% of what it made the second Friday.
So if it sold
Yeah.
100 million, it sold 20 million the next week, which is a big precipitous
loss.
drop.
Yeah.
So when the
So they
record
made
for
their
the
money on their
fastest-
first week, though.
Yeah.
for the fastest drop from Friday.
Yeah, from
But
all
you
the
know what
talk.
that
From all
tells
the
you?
talk, people
Exactly.
didn't want to go and watch it. I didn't go and watch it.
It's because all you see in Metacritic and you see on Rotten Tomato, you see 20, 30%,
Yeah,
20,
that's what people
30%.
do. They wait for the review and see if, wow, man, you guys got to go watch this movie, and then people go out and watch it.
Yeah.
You'll get the first people, the people who are waiting to watch it, the fanatics, and then if based on their opinion, people will not go watch it, or will go watch it.
Kakashi's like, yeah, just wait till it comes out on Blu-ray, or you can download
The ultimate
it.
cut, yeah, exactly. You know,
Yeah,
like most movies. Very few movies I'll really gotta go watch, but like The Hateful Eight, that's another movie we won't talk about.
yeah. Did you like that movie?
Oh my man, his best, Quentin Tarantino's
I'm
best.
gonna have to check
film.
it out then.
It's out on Blu-ray right now, Steelbook edition. I think it's like $20.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Be prepared. It's gory.
Don't watch it
and
with the kids, is
nasty.
what you're
Definitely
saying.
don't watch it with your children. But it is an amazing film. It's amazing. It's his best film ever.
And the
But
I think
what's
I'm
that?
gonna try it out for new Aunt May. Is that what?
next 30
Spider-Man?
minutes of footage and a lot more. Too bad Warner Brothers didn't let them do that from the first place. Yeah. On my screen for a minute.
All right, so new month. You guys know what that means. New free games from PlayStation Plus.
I downloaded Broforce last month and still haven't played that.
No way.
But
So PlayStation Plus is gonna come out. What are the games we're getting free, DJ Fuego?
Me? That's usually Hitman's.
I can do it if you like me to, sir. All right. So hold on. I wasn't even prepared.
PlayStation Plus.
All right. So PlayStation Plus, we got Zombie, which is that the game from Wii U?
Wii U.
Yeah,
Is that
so
the game? So that's free this month.
It's
Wow.
free this
no
month.
kidding. I did not.
Which I recommend everybody go out and get.
Definitely because
We should have it up there, right, DJ Fuego?
we can play it tonight in the
Yeah,
studio.
I didn't put it. I downloaded it. I
Okay,
didn't
no,
put
it's
it.
fine.
Sure.
So
Julian?
Zombie.
We've played
Should
the
be
footage
there.
so many times before.
Yeah.
I don't even know if anybody still wants to see that.
So it's a
one of
Wii U
those.
game.
Yeah.
They remastered it for the PlayStation 4.
see.
It's free. Might as well get it. It's
We'll
so
post some
good.
videos on our YouTube channel, of course. And
Yeah.
we got also going, so we have a video on this, is Dead Star. That's also free this month.
Which is a twin stick shooter, I think.
It would seem like it, like Super
And-
Stardust.
Yeah. So it got outed because some guy tried to download it and pre-order it, and they're like, "Hey, you can't pre-order this because it's gonna be free next month." So that's how everybody knew it was gonna be one of the PlayStation Plus free games.
Wow, they did that for him? They didn't let him buy it?
Yeah. I wish they would have done that for me. How many times I buy stuff and then the next following.
You should get like a credit if it...
You know, they were talking about that. They were talking about if you were able to sell back your digital game and you get 10% back, would you do it?
Yes, that's the whole point of why I don't buy digital games is because I cannot... There's no value on the game if I'm done with it.
What about you?
That's
DJ?
pretty true. I never thought about it that way, but
That's why I buy
I mean,
discs.
10% of $10 is $1.
So if you
Yeah.
buy a $60 game, you get what?
$6.
$6 back.
Yeah, that's crap. No.
So it's like, what's the
But
point?
so it's better to get $6 or get nothing.
Well, I won't download digital ever, unless I absolutely have to. Like Hitman I had to download it digitally.
Yeah.
and I wasn't happy about that. Bought this gigantic box.
I never thought
with
about
no
it that
game
way,
in
but
it.
yeah, you do lose a lot of money in.
Well, it's not that
value.
you lose the money. You just if
See,
you
but in-
decide to
but in our
sell the
case-
game.
But in our case, it's different because I buy a game and Cuquito gets a game. We basically
Yeah.
two people get games
Well,
for
yeah.
the price of one. And that's why
I guess
you
it
guys
works
get digital.
for. You know what? Then in that application, it would work for me.
Yeah.
Being one person buying games, I haven't traded any games in a long time. Like I still have Batman that I haven't traded in.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to, that's what it was. I mean, that's kids who didn't have a lot of money or
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of, they would trade in their old games to buy the new ones. Madden 15, you would get a 20% additional bonus for getting the new one. It's like things like that. You can't
Yeah.
do that with digital games. In your case, it's great because you're saying you could play more than one
I'm getting
PlayStation.
two
I didn't
games
know that.
For the price of one.
Yeah. So which is cool.
That's
You
like
can,
the only benefit I see from it.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're not getting any benefits as far as after you're done with the game. You can't trade it in, get more games for it, get more money for it, and stuff like that. So for the PlayStation 3, we have Savage Moon, which is a tower-based shooter that came out a couple years ago, and then I'm Alive, which is a horror survivor game.
No, that sounds
Came out
interesting.
a while
I like
ago.
those games.
So Rocket League is gonna make a comeback. The way they're gonna do it is right now we're in March Madness. So in April, late April, they're actually gonna have a basketball version
Basketball version of Rocket League?
of Rocket League.
What?
So they're getting rid of the soccer goals. They're gonna put hoops at the end of each thing and you're trying to put the ball in the basket. So I talked to the guys at Gamer Action where they actually want to give us a rematch on that.
I would like a rematch on that.
So we could revent ourselves from the debacle that we went through, that we let them mop us.
Yeah, we didn't do so well.
We got killed.
We beat him in the freaking practice round badly.
So, Hitman, you haven't had a chance to see these beautiful, beautiful pictures of the PlayStation 4K.
No, I have not. I haven't even seen what it looks like, what it's going to cost.
So basically, they say that it's going to cost $400. This is just concept.
Oh, God.
You don't like it?
It's horrific. Do I put it caddy corner style? I mean, how do I...
You feed the discs from the side.
I feed it.
So it's the PlayStation 4K. Other than the 4K, what else does it do, DJ Fuego?
Well, they're gonna upgrade the graphics card, so you're gonna have more RAM on it, more memory. So basically, it's more for the software people that are gonna make the games. So if we tend to have a map with like 10 buildings, with more RAM, you could just upload more buildings into it or cram more details into a game.
Yeah.
So that's the good benefits from us. So basically what they're going to do is just upgrade the video card on the PlayStation 4 as like in a gaming tower or like a PC where they upgrade the video card to keep up with the specs that we have and what we're running into today.
They've upgraded the 4K when they're not going to upgrade our current PS4s.
No, you need to buy another complete PlayStation to get that version. So what it's doing is what PC does every 6 months basically, or whenever a new graphics cards come out.
What they're going to do is add graphics cards.
Exactly, just add a graphics card, but you're gonna have to buy the whole system.
Yeah. So right now, the way our box is right now, you can play 4K video.
Yeah.
You can play a 4K movie, and you could use it to stream 4K videos to a 4K TV. But this new one will let you play games in 4K and will up-res most of the other games. The games are going to be able to be compatible
Are games
going
to start coming out in 4K now? Is that what I'm understanding? Because I don't think we're going to be able to play the old games in 4K.
What happened is that EA, Activision, Ubisoft went to... Because Xbox is doing the same thing. This is not just for PlayStation. This one is concreted that it's going to happen because they gave the PlayStation, when they already gave a date that's going to come out on fall, they gave price $400. Xbox alluded to it last month and say, hey, we might have these smaller upgraded consoles coming out. Because what happened is that the developers that are making these games are like, hey, we're kind of already about to max out the systems. We need a little bit more power. We need a little bit more graphics. I know you guys wanted your snap in. You wanted your Connect to work, and PlayStation. I know you wanted this and this, but you guys did not leave us room for anything else, and that's what's happening. So that's why these developers want more power. And then the same thing with VR. VR demands a lot of power. So Oculus signed up with Xbox. So in the future, Xbox and Oculus are going to start making stuff together. PlayStation VR, it works on this PlayStation, but they want a little bit more power for the future to be able to future-proof themselves.
Definitely. I see that Oculus is going to probably come out with games that you could probably put on the Xbox. You get the Oculus, connect it up together, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the new VR for Xbox. And that's why they're going to have to foolproof it. That's why they didn't do it before, because they didn't have enough power. So that's why they're going to upgrade it before they can have enough power to compete with PlayStation and the other systems that are around.
I know Kakashi's in the chat room saying that Phil Spencer said that he wasn't going to do it. I know he said that he wasn't going to be shipping screwdrivers and stuff. A small example of this is the Xbox Elite. They have a Elite Xbox that comes with an SSD drive, which helps with load times and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And
that's
it comes
basically
with the
their new console.
So that's like a small incremental upgrade. This is not like they were before, that they were going to come out with a gaming PC called the Piston, where you could swap out like the insides of it and put a new video card, or you could order I want to upgrade all, like a level 5 upgrade, and they sell you all the pieces and you can swap them out. It's not like that. Just every so often, it's only been 2 years and a half that the PlayStation 4 came out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm actually very surprised that they're doing this and even mentioning this. But every week they keep mentioning new information, so it looks like it's something that's going to happen, right, Prodigy?
I mean, I don't know about what you were gonna say, but I was gonna say something else. Was according to some rumors, is that the Xbox One isn't gonna upgrade the same exact way PS4 is, as in just video.
Okay, they're probably gonna do some other
They
stuff.
gotta
too.
add RAM. I mean, they're on the RAM by a lot.
My question is this gonna cross-play with the PlayStation
That's the
4
thing that
now?
everybody's-
Or is it a whole new interface?
No.
It's just like when you buy a game. Like let's say on PC, you buy the Division. The Division plays on PCs, but every PC is different. Like the video cards in one PC with another, so you can move sliders around to put more textures. You can put more this, more that, more lighting, depending on your graphics card on how strong and what it could uphold. And it's the same game, so basically you might see a little bit of like difference between one game to another as far as like lighting or textures and stuff like that, or maybe loading time
Right.
because the GPU is working more.
Yeah.
It's just, man, people are gonna be dropping a lot of money just to play this
Yes.
because
They're gonna have
it
the-
does. It's worthless without a 4K TV, and
Yes.
4K TVs are extremely expensive right now.
The poor people's PlayStation 4 to the rich people's PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Is that the new battle?
That's gonna be the
Basically,
console
we're
war
battling.
now.
Yeah, we're
It's
battling
gonna be a
ourselves.
revolution within.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
PlayStation
crazy.
fighting PlayStation. No more Xbox.
yeah. So the next thing we wanted to talk about is I know we're not big Call of Duty fans. We do
I
play it.
was, but
Everybody
You're
That
gonna
ship
probably
is-
be
that ship
less of a
sunk.
Call of Duty fan.
the ship sunk with Captain Price.
Well, this week Call of Duty has announced that they're going above and beyond into the future.
Oh, we're gonna
and
go
into space.
Call of Duty Mars.
Yeah, so they want to get into, I
So-
guess, almost kind of battlefronty with like laser guns and stuff like that. Does that attract you guys? A Call of Duty in the future where we give up regular guns and go into like laser guns and stuff like that? It's
No.
already going that way. They got the jetpacks and the augmented suits running around and jumping off walls and stuff. I know Nick in the chat room says he's excited for the new one.
Wait a minute, wasn't there a Call of Duty already in space?
Well,
Wasn't it
just
Call
a
of Duty
space
Ghost?
mission.
And it was like a
It was just
space-
a
It was a
space
small,
mission.
it was a space
But this is
mission.
in the future. Like it's trying to go to like the Star Wars, Star Trek-y.
So this is even further into the future than
future
Black
that-
Ops 3?
Yes.
Goodness, man.
I think if you're
Lasers.
gonna go way up,
Like
like,
Kakashi, no matter what they do, they always have haters.
well, it's not the hating. My thing is, why don't you just unbrand it and call it something else? The original Call of Duty was straight World War II, World War One wars.
I don't know. This
That
does
was
look really
fine.
damn good. I won't lie.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
this-
which is now.
This is
This is not even.
Ghosts.
This is Ghost.
Oh.
It's not even the game.
This is
I
just
didn't
showing
play
you.
Ghost.
This is just showing you Call of Duty
This
in
is the
space.
this is a space mission in
space,
Ghost.
space.
I was about to say, man, I didn't play Ghost.
My thing is debrand it or make something else different. Call of Duty Space Ops or whatever, or just have
David's gonna hang himself.
It's not
Or
even
something
Call of
else,
Duty.
like-
It's not even anymore Call of Duty.
To me, it's totally changing the game, like totally different.
I hope not. I would not want to see a game in the future.
I mean, right
more
now
into
they're
the
jumping
future.
off walls and they have different like robots and different people shooting each other with different guns. And
Yeah, the game sucks. Black
It's-
Ops 3 sucks.
it's It's
Zombies
totally
is okay,
different.
but it's not my cup of tea anymore. Modern Warfare was single-handedly the best first-person shooter I got to play on PlayStation 3 besides Rainbow Six.
Yes.
But at the same time, they're just keeping that name that makes them that much money.
Yeah, it's like Coca-Cola. They are the Coca-Cola of video
or
games.
Doritos.
Or
of video-
Doritos, man. It's unbelievable.
or the Mountain Dew of video games. But I'm glad they're trying something different, though. to
They
be
try
honest
something
with
different
you.
all the time, though. I mean,
but they have
David made a good point. Yeah, why do we
Titanfall.
complain? They still sell more copies. Yeah, they sell more copies, but to me, they don't make a great game. I mean, yeah, you could be the number. I guess I don't know. Numbers wise, they're good, but to me, it's not a great game. Great
What
game
about-
is like The Witcher or Metal Gear Solid. Those are great games.
And what about the gaming league? Like to have a difference from back then and now, you're moving the future faster, crazier guns, different different movements from Call of Duty. Was it? I don't know if it was Black Ops or the.
It's
other-
because we grew up in a generation where it was more tactical,
Yeah.
more. But the people of the younger
Gaming.
generation, they're more fast twitch. They're more in your face. Hurry up! Like,
Yeah.
they
Knives
love
across the
that. They
field.
love-
That's what they want. They want.
They don't care
Fast,
about how
fast,
realistic
fast.
it is. They just want to. I killed 100 people in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm the sniping guy. I like the guy to hang back in Battlefield and take my time with stuff. These kids these days, no way, man.
No, yeah,
these video gamers, they want just fast action, just sniping, killing quickly as possible.
They're eating Doritos, drinking a lot of energy drinks. They just want to go.
Yeah, they're drinking our gamer fuel is what they're doing, and a lot of our beef jerky.
Yep.
They love our beef jerky. I could go for some right now. I need to get some.
We got some. We just gotta look for it. It's in our box down here.
Yeah.
But so we just wanted to get your take on that. Speaking of PlayStation and VR, I don't know how you guys feel. You know, Quantum Break is coming out for Xbox, and they announced that it was coming out for PC, and all the Xbox nerds had like a little titty attack, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's not a console exclusive anymore."
It isn't. It's not a console exclusive.
Well, it is.
It was
a
at the
console
time.
exclusive, but it's also coming to PC.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
But it's, as far as consoles, it's only coming to that console. The other one is PlayStation VR. They asked Kasurai if he wanted to let the PlayStation VR work on PC, and he's like, "Hey, the innards of a PlayStation are basically the same thing. Maybe in the future it could make that work." Does that matter to you guys if it works on PC or not? Like, to me, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
For them, it's going to be the more the merrier. The more money, the more copies they're selling because it's a broader...
But as a gamer, the more install base you have, the more the developers want to make stuff for it.
Yeah.
So if PlayStation VR is out in 1 million people's houses, they're like, I want to make something for that. Yeah. If it's only like in 200 houses, they're like, we're not going to make our money back.
At the same time, it would make people that already have PC won't go to a cheaper VR.
That is the cheaper VR.
That is the cheaper VR.
It won't go to the PlayStation VR because now they would just get it on PC instead of buying a PS4 and playing it on PS4.
How many PlayStation 4s are there?
40 million.
I don't think they care about the PC people not buying them.
Well, basically,
but I understand what you're saying. It will kill some.
As far as Sony, it'll bother them that they're not moving consoles. But at the same time, they're also moving headsets.
Yes.
And they're making profits on the headsets. Not like in the PlayStation that they're making a little bit of money. They're making a good profit on the headsets. So they're making money there. And as far as they want to be able to sell software to more people, and that's what makes them the money. If more people could tap a little hard drive on a server somewhere and they can make their money that way. What about you, Hitman? Does that bother you that it's coming to PCs, that the headset's going to work on a PC?
Not really.
Not exclusive.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I know
that's a big deal.
Yeah, what's a big deal? It's not like I have stock in it where it affects it or anything like that.
As for me, like I always say, the more the stuff, the more people want to make games for it. That way, the headset doesn't flop.
We need to expand. It's about expanding.
Yeah, and if the Oculus does really, really good, that's good for gaming. That way, they don't give up on VR. That way, it doesn't become a Virtual Boy where it made like 2 or 3 games and then they quit on it.
Yeah, that's what I don't want, and that's what I'm scared of. It's like 3D. 3D was something that just flopped.
Do you remember when 3D came out, man? All the games were 3D. The
Uncharted 3, yeah,
was in 3D. I remember Crysis made the 3D thing, and that all stopped.
It would, yeah. This could very well happen, and you're gonna drop $400 on a PlayStation VR. Let's hope not. Let's hope it doesn't. They need to really
make better games for it.
Yeah, they really have to invest time and money into this thing, which I'm sure they have already. So they just have to continue that.
Yeah. So, Hitman, where can we spend our hard-earned money this week? What's coming out this week?
Well, this week we can spend it on Dirt Rally. Oh, that seems like a familiar game.
Yeah, they've come out with a
bunch
of
Dirt Rally coming out for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That comes out this week on the 5th. Yeah. Opening day for the Marlins, of course.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Go in there. Quantum Break also coming out. Very realistic game. I don't know if we have any footage on that we can throw. These are real actors that are in this.
Yes. Yeah. So basically,
game, really cool.
Half of the game is done in a video game, and then the other half is a live action show.
Yeah, it's screen. Yeah.
So right before you finish the stage, you actually become the villain and you make a choice, and the choice you made determines what the video you watch next.
Right.
The series, though.
Of the series. So if you save DJ Fuego, you save Hitman. If you save Hitman,
they call that something.
Choose your own adventure.
No. It's games. They're man. It's like Until Dawn. They
have multiple endings.
Choice based.
Butterfly
I guess
effect?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking of another term that I can think of. Maybe the guys can help me in the chat room. So not like a turn-based game, but this is obviously a turn-based game. I'm not sure, but
The only thing that sucks about it, that since it's a video, I don't know why they did it this way. Instead of it being on the actual game or on the disc, it pings out to see the video. Like it says, I want to see the video where we save DJ Fuego. So it sends a signal to a server, and then the server streams the video.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're watching a video and it's buffering.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
So you get disconnected. You're like watching a show, and then it's and then
Even with the SSD drive that the
but
Xbox
it's like,
One has?
why not include it in the game itself and be part of the actual memory that you download to your hard drive or actually on the disc?
Or make it like an update where you just download both movies into your hard drive and then it'll tap into the hard drive to play whatever you want.
And it's there. It doesn't have to buffer through the internet.
Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
And if the internet goes down,
You can't watch
you
it.
can't watch it. Pretty
Or
bad.
if you don't have internet, you can't even play it.
Yeah.
So other games coming out this week is Enter the Gungeon, PS4 and PC. It's a shooter. Also coming out on the 5th, which is Tuesday. Most games drop on Tuesdays.
Yes.
For the most part. I don't know why. There must be a reason why it drops on that particular day.
Because they established that as a thing a long time ago where media comes out. Like even music CDs and everything comes out on a Tuesday.
Yeah, movies.
Come out on Tuesday.
Everything.
No,
Yeah.
movies come out on Fridays.
No. DVDs. Movies, or Wednesdays or Fridays.
Yeah.
Or special
So
tributes
this
on
is
Thursday.
Enter the Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon.
So
The
there's
only
a little.
reason that movie comes out on Friday because it's the weekend.
Yeah,
That's when
exactly.
they want
That's the reason why. And that's why on Tuesdays and Mondays it's cheap to watch movies, which is the days I like to go. Not because it's cheap, but because there's no one there.
Yeah, that's what we do too. Or we go Saturday mornings when everybody's hungover and we're there by ourselves.
Right. Or Sunday afternoons or Sunday mornings. Like on Tuesday, I'm going to probably go watch Batman vs. Superman because I know maybe they won't be there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So an old school game that I used to play, RBI Baseball, is making a comeback.
RBI Baseball. Old school game?
Yeah, I used to play this on Super Nintendo. Oh, Sega.
I don't understand. It's the RBI Baseball. I don't remember playing this.
No, you're too young. So it's like a very easy arcade-ish style.
So is this like a new brand of baseball games coming out now, like the show?
No, the show is straight up PlayStation. RBI Baseball is Xbox and PS4.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's another, like you had, remember Madden and EA
But see,
and Game Day?
the show is more of a simulation. This is more like the view is the top down style when you hit the ball.
Really?
Like you don't see the players. It's more like an arcade style.
Oh, really? I have to play. Yeah, the show is as realistic as it gets when it comes to baseball.
Yeah.
Very complicated game.
Yeah, which we're gonna talk
really
about.
And then last but not least, we have Stick Behold. Is that what that says?
Stick bold.
Stick Bold.
It's
Stick Bowl for
basically
PlayStation and Xbox.
dodgeball game, right, DJ Fuego?
Yeah, that's right. It kind of. I love the aesthetics to this game. It's a dodgeball game.
Oh, it looks fun.
Yeah, and it has a story, I guess. and it has
Minecraft
different
meets
characters, and
dodgeball.
It has different stages, so it's not your typical
Perfect description.
area that you fight in. It has other obstacles and stuff like that, and you have
Jerome.
Jerome's gonna kick somebody's, you know what?
Jerome.
But it looks cool. It looks like a nice little game you could get with, your family, get together,
Friends,
friends,
Stuff
and
like that.
just go crazy and just start throwing balls in people's faces. Right? You like doing that, man?
Yeah, about balls in people's faces. Yeah, throw my balls at you.
No, I don't want it. I'm okay.
Yeah, this game actually looks pretty cool. So we can spend our hard-earned money on this.
Yeah.
I
We'll
wonder how much this
play
is
it.
gonna
We'll
cost.
stream it as a group. The
Yeah.
the GameBros crew will get together
Stinger. It's
and
so
play
funny.
it next Sunday, right before
It's-
the show.
it's like-
you saw the bus just ran
Yeah.
over the bird.
So they got like a little Jesus, and they're not only that, they're like dressed like in the 70s or something. Look at that, with the whole headband and the
It's cool.
short shorts.
I'm glad these games actually. So this is for Xbox and PS4, so
Nice. Yeah, so
anybody can play it.
So you guys can spend your hard-earned money on these products right here.
Awesome. So quick reviews, real quick. Before the show started, Hitman, you were playing a little
Oh.
Doom.
I was blasting people in the face with some shotguns.
What do you think of Doom?
I liked it. It's fun. The game. It takes a little getting used to, but
Right off the bat, the first thing I saw that it's really smooth, right? Like 60
yeah,
frames
it
per
was
second.
like, man, the just moving was really it was unbelievable.
When I
really
was live
smooth.
streaming, I had a couple of people saying that they didn't like it, that it felt like he was gliding and not walking or running.
Yeah, it feels exactly. It's exactly how it feels. It doesn't feel like it's heavy.
There's no bobbing.
Yeah, there's no bobbing. It's just smooth. I mean,
like
you could
Kakashi
literally.
says that's how Doom is, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's always been that way. I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
So basically, you can pan in and out of a hallway, and your cursor is really not going to move much. But yeah, I mean, I liked it for the most part. The shotgun is that's all I kept doing, man.
Doom shotgun.
Doom shotgun, one shot to the face if you're close enough. Will take out your enemy. I like the Demon Slayer. That's pretty cool.
When you get the demon.
Yeah, it's I didn't like that you couldn't rip the guy's arms off or anything. You couldn't melee with that demon. From what I saw, maybe you could. I didn't realize it, but yeah, I recorded a video of me owning that guy one-on-one. So maybe I'll put that up later.
How'd you feel about the shooting mechanics as far as shooting the character and they're just being spongy?
It was a little spongy. But I mean, that means you're a little spongy too.
Doesn't feel like it though.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. I didn't like that you got to melee more than twice.
And did you notice that?
But there's a health bar, so
people are shooting and meleeing at the same time, basically.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you guys are in circles doing like a whole duel thing. It's
like you do in Halo. Did you ever do that? In Halo, my combo was always the shotgun, pump action shotgun, and elbowing you to the freaking face. So if you're catching an elbow first or a shotgun first, you're going to end up with one or the other.
Yeah.
But you can do that in this one, but that wasn't as effective. There wasn't any sneaking kills from what I saw. You can't just one hit somebody from behind. At least that I didn't get to do.
No, you can, because I've broken people's necks.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. There's a little cutscene when you beat somebody or you melee them, that you rip their head off or bash
it goes
their
into like an animation,
or you kick them. Yeah, that's really really cool. That's something new. The taunting. Did you notice that you could dance taunting?
Yeah, he's got emotes.
Yeah, so the game is good. It's smooth. It looks good graphically. Weapons. It's Doom. I mean, you just got to get used to it. I think the gun. I don't know. There's some guns that are really powerful.
Yeah.
As you saw.
Yeah, they gotta work on the balancing stuff.
Yeah, that I think they need to work on. But
that's why it's a beta.
Right.
This is not the end of all things.
No, but the game is good. I really enjoyed the game. It's fun. I wanna go back and play it now.
Yeah. We're actually after this we're actually gonna stream a little bit of screen cheats with us four. We're gonna play.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Screen cheats.
So the beta, I got it through.
Well, what did you think? What did you think
Wolfenstein.
about the?
I thought the
beta?
game was fun. I thought it was Doom. It was old Doom. I just want it to feel more like when I shoot somebody, I would like them to die, especially if I shoot them in the face like 10 times. Maybe it's because I'm having the Division withdrawal.
Maybe.
Where I'm like shooting someone, changing clips, shooting someone.
Oh, I hate
died.
Division. I hate it.
So that's how I feel with this. I'm like shooting, chasing them around the hallway.
Yeah, you're chasing a lot.
Did
you notice that there's no there's no boost? You really can't run any faster. Everybody runs equivalent.
So you can't catch up to them.
Yeah,
unless
really
they
can't.
stop and
yeah,
slow
unless
down.
they stop and turn around.
And the thing is, you're shooting them in the back, and they don't stop to turn around, like saying, "Hey, who's shooting me?" They just keep running, and you're like, "Get back here!"
Yeah, it's a little quirky. What did you think about the
I think the shotgun takes too long. Like he shoots, and then it takes a while for him to shoot again.
Well, yeah,
and also the rocket launcher. You shoot the rocket, it's like, and then he's got.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's why I started using machine guns because it's like. Then they had another one where it shoots like little balls out, but it doesn't. It's not
effective.
Them.
Yeah, maybe up close. I noticed that the shotgun doesn't reload. It has like shells inside, and there's a pause.
Yeah,
but there's no action where you see. I didn't see it
exactly. Like so, it feels like
it.
Yeah, like at least if you would pump action, you understand that he's pump action.
There's an
so
action.
You shoot, and then it takes a while to shoot again.
Correct. There's a pause.
And since everybody's running at 100 miles an hour, it's hard to aim and know when you're able to shoot again.
I guess they came up with a new shotgun called the pause shotgun, not the pump action shotgun. or a double barrel where you pop that barrel open. But the game, what did you think about the levels? The level of detail, I didn't find them to be dark and
Yeah, it looked
I don't
like
know.
if you would have told me this was Halo or Doom, like the map itself, like you can't tell a difference.
You couldn't tell the difference.
And like detail wise, I didn't think it was too detailed.
I didn't think so.
But it is
In
a
the two
beta,
levels I played,
so,
it didn't look like Doom. It didn't look dark.
yeah,
I want them to have a level where it's actually dark.
like in middle hell, like nah.
Yeah, I would like something like that. It just didn't seem.
You want it to be like a heavy metal music video?
No, not at all. But I mean, some of it was good. Like the footage here, I don't know. There was some stuff that was good about it. I just want it to be a little darker,
Yeah.
a little more detailed on it. But I really enjoyed the beta a lot, and I look forward to playing
the
the
actual
game.
game
The
itself.
actual game itself.
Yeah, that's gonna be out soon, so we'll see how it turns out. The other game that we want to talk about it's a staple of PlayStation. They've been making games for PlayStation for years and years and years. They always excuse the pun, knock it out of the ballpark. They actually do a really good job. It is MLB The Show. Every year they just basically add more stuff. I don't know how many times they could keep adding more stuff to a game, but it's an awesome baseball game. If you love baseball, I don't even have to try to sell you on this game.
Yeah, there's no lack of effort.
Something they did that was like something why did it take them so long? Is when you actually enter a baseball game that's in a stadium, you could play the whole series in that stadium without having to load out. Do I explain myself?
Yeah.
Like before,
So yeah, if you
especially
play game one, you don't have to get out and go back to screen.
Yeah, especially like me, I like to play the Road to the Show where you create your professional self.
Yeah, I
and
like
you go
that.
through like, and you feel like you're the player. So before you used to go play a baseball game, do like 3 innings, because in baseball you only bat like 3 times, and then you field maybe once or twice, and the game's over. So then it would kick you out, and then you have to load the game again. Now you just play the whole series there, and it cuts on the loading. It's like, wow, this is awesome, because it makes you go through the games quicker, and you actually feel like you're playing and not loading, which is something me and DJ Fuego talked about last week with Trackmasters, where you're loading most of the time and not actually playing. So that's a very vast improvement.
Yeah, loading
They also
screens suck.
improved on something that is very important, is lighting. They fixed all the shadowing, the lighting of the stadium, the way the light comes in from the stadium, the way the characters look on the field, the way the characters look when they're batting, all the lighting from the sun when it's it's coming down or coming up. It's awesome. Or when it turns from day to night, all that lighting stuff, it makes a big difference in the game. I know DJ Fuego loves lighting in games, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But not much of a baseball fan, right?
That's why he looks like he has that spaced out face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because baseball is baseball. Even in video games,
It's our pastime,
all right.
man. Baseball's awesome.
opening seasons this week, right?
Yeah, Tuesday.
So that's
Tuesday's
when
opening
baseball
day.
starts. Opening day. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
That's how it shows you how much I know about football. I mean baseball. So Prodigy's like, let's go.
Yeah, we got the draft this month too, so it's gonna be fun.
So that's it. All we need to do is a video game 20 questions.
Ooh, the best for
Can you
last,
explain it to him, Prodigy?
Explain.
I kind of forgot.
So we leave it to DJ
You
Fuego.
what?
Come on, man.
DJ
You
Fuego.
forgot.
Spend
God.
every week.
How did you forget?
20 questions.
Aren't you young? You shouldn't be forgetting things. Maybe your homework.
Go DJ Fuego, because they don't even listen to me. I mean, Prodigy. 20 questions,
Well,
bro.
you guys have 20 questions to guess the game that we chose, which is basically game of the week. And what you try to do is narrow down the genre, I don't know, the characters in the game, or all these different things.
Don't disrespect my boy Goku like
What is that, a hint?
No.
And
That's a good thing, is that Hitman doesn't even know what the game of the week is.
They never tell me.
if you guess a game, you're out.
Never know.
So do not guess the game until you're absolutely sure of the game.
Correct.
So
You gotta narrow down your answer.
So do you want to give them an example of a question, Prodigy?
They
I
asked
can
us
do
last week, is it a third-person shooter? That's basically asking if it's a type of genre.
And we say yes or no.
It has to be a yes or no question.
So if both of
It's-
them raise
it's
their
funny.
hand and
Prodigy
I don't,
sounds like he's missing a kidney.
he's missing a kidney.
How does he know that from the tone of your voice? This
Yeah.
guy is amazing.
Is he a doctor?
I love your guy's
How many
shirts.
fingers am I holding up behind the laptop? Wow.
Okay, so yes or no questions. We're gonna give them what, 10 minutes or less?
10
right?
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes
Man, I got a hot date I gotta make.
or 20 questions, whichever comes first.
You think I can get a pizza in 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can get a pizza here in 9 minutes.
So last week, we asked.
No, you're not gonna tell them everything.
No. What I'm saying is, last week this game survived.
Yes.
So we actually showed this game off last week. No one was able to guess the game, so it survived. There's only been like 2 or 3 games that survived more than 1 week. So
Very rarely.
so that's very rare,
Oh my
especially
God.
when we changed the setup because we noticed the
cheat
cheat
sheets.
that everybody was doing. So we changed the way the game. So is the game an arcade game?
No.
No. So that's one question.
Yes. Yes, it is not an arcade game.
Okay, you
Don't
whip on
listen
my
to me.
fingers.
Can you smell what?
Good luck, whoever wins. This show was a great one, as always. Oh, thank you, Kakashi. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, Kakashi's been very active in our chat room. Thanks, we appreciate that.
Kakashi's a honorary game brony, like VIP game brony.
Ah.
Yeah. I actually need to talk to him because he wanted to start writing on our website. So we're actually going to try to fix our website. We're going to add the world famous donate button, hopefully. And we're actually
Yeah,
going
we'll
to try
see.
to get on Patreon.
See, look at that.
We are.
David asked, "Is it
Okay.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter?"
Nope.
No, you got to narrow down the answer. How do you know? Man, that's a tough.
Because
freaking
David
picture.
Ortiz was there last week. So from last week's,
Ah,
do you are we gonna give David Ortiz another chance or
Okay, we'll give David.
we'll give David another chance? Just try to narrow it down.
only if David donates his kidney.
That's the point of the game, man.
I will always.
Yeah, there
always
was
play
a
her.
cheat.
Is it a shooting game?
There is shooting involved in the game. Thank you.
So it's
Right.
not a shooting game.
Basically, what they were doing, Kakashi, is it RPG? No, it is not.
Is it a?
Basically, what people were doing, they would ask all these questions and then go on Google imaging and
is
look
it a
for.
Star Wars game? That's a legit question, I think. Right?
It is a Star Wars game.
Oh, okay, there you go. I would love to always try to stay in tune with games, so I'm so confident I can be professional about any rating. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Man, my arms are itchy.
And DJ, Kakashi suffers from the same thing that Miguel suffers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not put his thing.
So we were talking
Cool.
about a little insomnia and all that stuff. So.
means he can game forever. Is it Allah? Oh my! Really? I'm not even gonna say that.
Are we?
Akbar Simulator. I know what he's
No, it
talking
is
about.
not.
This is a character from Star
That's a
Wars.
waste of a question, David. Really?
It's
Come on,
a
man.
trap. It's a trap.
I wouldn't say that on live on the show. People
It's
could
a
be watching.
character from Star Wars, bro.
Fish face, right?
It's a character from Star Wars.
Yeah,
the
Admiral
fish.
Akbar.
Akbar.
No, I know, but he's spelling it a little different. You didn't see what?
Yeah, whatever.
Exactly. No, he said something else.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. No, it's not.
No, it's
Justin
Good try,
Piguero
Justin. Good
is
try.
out. So
You're
Justin's
out.
out. Is that what we're doing?
We'll give Justin another chance because he's new.
Man, I'm running out of chances in my pockets here. No.
Mulligans. We're giving out mulligans. Is
Is
it
it-
on PlayStation 3 and Xbox One?
No.
That's a two questions right there. Is it a newer Star Wars game?
No, it is not. A new
Can you guys
Star
just
Wars.
tell me the answer already so I can win? This is a joke. It is a Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga.
Ooh, yeah.
No, it is
No, it's
not.
not.
Is it Star Wars Connect?
No, it is not Star Wars
First of all,
Connect.
we already gave him like 3
I'd be reviewing games on
No,
YouTube
is
if
it
I had the
same
money.
guy?
He's the same guy.
It's the same guy?
He's just messing around. He's just saying. He's just blurting out stuff.
I know the answer, guys. I know the answer.
And no, there's no snowman in it.
April Fools, I don't know the answer.
So we got
many
10
Star
questions
Wars
already.
Questions. Just a prank. Yeah. Can somebody?
10 questions.
Okay. What is that there on the screen?
Is
What
it is it part of the Clone Wars series?
Let it out.
Oh, jeez. But it's with like. in
Yes.
what, the era, the timing? Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, I got the answer right here in front of me. Haha. I knew it was
Is
written
it on
somewhere.
PS2?
I'm gonna do it real quick. Ready? Oh, there, you had
Yeah.
your chance.
Yeah, it is.
It was on PS2.
Yeah.
I think I remember this game. So, What about this game? Was it good?
Yeah.
So what did you think about Doom, Richie?
I haven't got to play it.
Have you even seen it? You haven't
Nah,
seen
I
it either?
haven't even
Shoot.
seen it.
So we're getting back on Rainbow, guys.
Yes.
A lot of
yes,
people,
we are.
Always on Rainbow.
all my
Star Wars Clone Wars? No.
you know, all my clan members hopped on the Division and left me on Rainbow Six. They apparently like the Division very much. What did you guys think about it? You guys don't even play it.
Who?
The Division.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't like it. I mean, it looks great. The game looks cool and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's modern and things like. Somebody get it? Revenge of the Akbar. What the F is that?
No. There is no.
So somebody did guess the answer. What's wrong with you guys? Come on. We really did April Fools, these guys. Wait a minute, but I don't know if somebody guessed the answer.
I already know who won though, because that person already told me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, that was his first answer. You told him no, that's not it.
But I think
It's because what happened last week, he said the answer with another one. He's like, hey, could it be this one or this one? So we're like, oh, you have to be specific. And then he never answered again.
Somebody.
So
put
that's why this week.
SpongeBob. Yes, it is SpongeBob. Yes.
It is
Yes,
SpongeBob. So, Prodigy, who won and what was the answer? And show him the picture.
Dave Carpenter won. It was Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Look at it.
Nah, it's just we didn't want to end it so quick. It
Nah.
was a Star Wars game. It was a shooter.
Sometimes get in and get out.
Hit, rip, and dip.
I didn't say that.
I did. So we want to thank David for winning. We'll get your information. Please reach out to us so we could get
We're gonna get your
prize
digits.
out there. We want to thank everybody for watching our show and for being a part of the chat room. We want to thank Prodigy for manning the ones and twos and producing this beautiful thing we call the GameBros show. We want to thank Hitman for coming from his beautiful cruise out. Where were you?
Oh, I was in DR and Grand Turks and Caicos.
Oh, man.
Kiko's.
Joined some brews on the sand.
Oh, I saw pictures, man.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Much needed. I had to get away from work.
We want to thank DJ Fuego for his vast knowledge of video games and cars. We want to
teaching
thank
me
all you
something.
guys for watching our show. And like we always say on our show, live in your world, but play in ours. Game Bros.
Peace.
Peace.